Hey guys, just wanted to take this chance on a beautiful rainy day where I'm not going to be playing any pickleball to talk about the first couple weeks I've had playing with the new Charm S by Pickleball Apes and their new cool logo. So the Charm S is the first of the full foam paddles by Pickleball Apes. I had a chance to try out the prototype a few months back and loved it. And what they sent me is basically the same paddle, although this one is a Kevlar based face. Um, and I have it in the S, which is the hybrid shape. It also comes in the V, which is the wide body, and also the X, which is the traditional elongated. So I personally like the hybrid style. For me, it's a bit. It's not as the sweet spot's not as wide as the wide body, but it's a little bit more maneuverable, a little bit more power. But anyway, just wanted to talk about my first couple weeks with this paddle. Really, this is, and I know I say it probably every time, but this is my favorite Apes paddle so far. Uh, it is if you played with the Pulse, which was their second paddle, it feels very similar. It's a plush feel. The dwell time is insane. Which then when you went to the Harmony, the dwell time was a little bit less, having the carbon fiber face, and it was a bit poppier, but it was still a very controllable paddle. But this one, like the Pulse, is just has incredible dwell time, which basically means that the ball stays on the paddle face for a long time, which then allows you to impart a ton of spin through that dwell time. So even though there are grittier paddles out there, you still can actually put a lot of spin on the ball with this paddle. And then the dinking is also just very simple and very controllable because the ball is not just popping off. Which then kind of brings me to the power element of this paddle. So people are going to say it's not a power paddle, and that is true in the sense that it's not like the boomstick or those paddles where you barely swing and the ball just takes off like a rocket. It's not like that at all. It's a paddle where the power comes from you putting it in. So you put the power in and you're going to get the power out. So there is plenty of power here, but it is predictable and controllable power as opposed to these power paddles where the ball just takes off, without any real input. So I prefer that. I think most people will benefit from that over these power paddles. A lot of people I see get the boomstick or something else like that, or some of the Yolas, and they just they like it for a little while and they work against a certain level of player, but as you get into the higher levels, that the power is not as critical. So happy with the amount of power. And then the last thing I want to talk about is just sort of how it's the interior of this paddle is pretty unique. Ivan from Pickleball Apes designed a foam where instead of just a straight flat piece of foam, he actually created horizontal lines, cuts, notches in the paddle. What this did was it allows it to flex as the ball hits it. It sort of flexes inward and is what creates that dwell time. So that's what's fairly unique about it. Other paddles I've seen have sort of a wavy cuts in the vertical, and vertical cuts are going to end up giving you more power, which is fine for some people, some paddles, but the horizontal cuts are going to increase the dwell time. So that is what makes this paddle sort of unique. That and the color, which I love. I love the orange. It's going to be coming out in a black eventually, but I love the orange. I put some weight on either side. I've got 3 grams on the sides, which adds an additional little bit element of power. Also increases stability. This thing is super stable on off-center hits. I find it as stable as anything that I've played with in a hybrid shape. And also, I had some issues. In the past, I've had issues with tennis elbow. Back when I played with the Black Ace, that actually got rid of it for the most part. And when I went to the first Apes paddle, it totally went away. Then the Pulse came out, and the Pulse actually brought my elbow back, some of the pain back, because I think part of the problem was that the core was crushing with that paddle. And so it's this core will not crush, and so I am having no issues with elbow pain, which is a huge relief for me. So really, it's an all-court paddle with plenty of power. It's got the touch, it's got the spin, and I think it's great for anyone, either from all the way to the pros, all the way down to people who are just getting into the game are going to benefit from this paddle. So anyway, let me know what you think. The new paddles these are in stock now at Pickleball Apes, or if you want to reach out to me, I can help you out with it. They have a great demo period of 30 days that you can try it out. If you don't love it, you can send it back. And they're really good about their warranty also. They really stand behind the paddle. So anyway, that's my review. Sorry for being a little bit long-winded, but wanted to give you a real overall look at this new paddle. So, all right, enjoy.